My bad.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Just Us PX Podcast. This is Everett.
We got Troy.
Will in the building.
Marv Ranks.
And Marvin's kind of part of the podcast, but he's actually a guest today. He'll be talking about his business endeavors later on the show. And we're going to go ahead and get started, talk about these hot topics. So everybody knows about the whole Trump being acquitted and all that. Anybody have any thoughts on it?
No surprise.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the House majority
Republican?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
He basically set it up to where no matter what happens, he helped put them into place, so if he ever got in trouble...
The ball's always in his court.
Yeah, so they bail him out, and if they didn't, then he probably, something happened to them. A lot of them, did y'all hear that basically so after they acquitted him, majority of everybody that was on like the Republican side, they said they did it out of fear.
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
That's
I'm proud
called
that they stuck with
leverage.
him.
Right.
That's
Out of
called...
fear of what?
Yeah.
Retaliation. He always coming after people over some dumb shit, but...
Are they afraid of losing their job? I mean, not like they're gonna lose their pension. I mean, it's locked in once you get in.
True. But they ain't got that power, though.
That's what it is.
You
That's
know
all
what I
it
mean?
is.
All it
That's
is.
all it
It's
is.
power. Like, those senators, bro, they be senators for years. Like, how long has Ron Wyden been senator for Oregon?
Forever, bro.
Forever.
Yeah.
Because he's locked in, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he's locked in.
And they won't give up their seat.
It's just a
Yeah.
good, it's a
Yeah.
cush, because once you get it, it's like that cush position you get at your job. Like, once you get it, you gotta retire before it.
Yeah.
That's basically
And
all it
you
is.
pretty much finesse the hell out of that position.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
So, yeah, no surprise. And, I mean, I kind of didn't give a fuck anyways. I still gotta go to work on Monday. I still gotta pay bills to pay. I still gotta pay taxes regardless.
Right.
So it's not like if he were to be acquitted, who would be the president? It would be Pence, right?
Yeah. He's not much better.
And he's not. I think he might be worse, like a
Yeah.
little bit. I mean, you know
Trump
what I mean?
would just be telling him what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, honestly, who gives a fuck?
Man, honestly, I was looking at the whole President of the United States debate. Like, it's all just a front. Because he does some things that impacts us a little bit, but really what more impacts us is what goes on in your own state.
Right.
Between mayors and government.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes more of a difference as far as what's going on in your own state. He's just a front for the Republicans, but what we really have to pay attention to is who we elect in our own states individually.
Right.
That makes way more of a difference. Like Kate Brown for us, she all over the place.
Yeah,
You
winners.
gotta get her out of there. That's the one who I worry about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You say that to you supporting the people, they might get mad. They like the women, the women holding that higher ranking position, which is fine. I'm for that too. But at the end of the day, it's still about the person.
Right.
You gotta have the right person doing it.
Yep.
But all right, enough of that jackass. So, have y'all been paying attention to like the whole Gayle King? So it started with an interview. I guess it's basically based off of the interview with
Lisa Leslie. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, why did she even say that?
So what was the question that she asked? What was the statement that she
brought up the whole Kobe thing.
the whole Kobe rape
How do you
situation,
feel
right?
about, Kobe being a rapist and you're friends with him
And she's interviewing Lisa Leslie, and the reason why she asked Lisa Leslie because Leslie is like the all-time Los Angeles Sparks great.
And
so
she's really good friends with Kobe.
yeah. So Gayle King has always kind of been on that like
Straight.
yeah.
Come on,
For the clout.
why bring it up now? You had all these years to talk about it.
Yeah.
After he retired, you made all this time, and now that he dies, now you want to say, well, how do you feel about you miss me with that? That's that passive aggressive BS, man. Like,
And
we know what you're
yeah.
trying to. We know what your agenda really is.
Yeah.
You're trying to shed a bad light on him, but it's bigger than just Kobe. There's other people that was involved in that too, including his daughter.
And I remember our our second episode when we talked about Lizzo doing her shit. Gayle King knows that she asking that motherfucking questions sparked outrage.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we talked about she's trending.
Yeah.
The show that she's on is probably getting more hits and shit now too.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like all the fucking fiasco. Like why would you ask that question? The man has passed away.
This is her friend.
He got acquitted. So speaking of acquitted, he got acquitted of his charges or his charge.
Right.
So it's like, why are we still talking about it? It's just like it's just weird now in today's society. It's just like once you're accused of something, you don't.
That's it forever.
It's it forever.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna be
right.
stigmatized
Right.
with that label. You know what I mean? And especially in the court of public opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though the actual real courts acquitted you,
Yeah.
you got to walk away scotch free.
And then you heard we've
Yeah.
all heard the facts of Kobe's story
Mhm.
about what happened. The girl having a bunch of cum stains in her panties. Like
Yeah.
seven, like
Seven different ones.
come on, man. And then she admitted that that he didn't rape her.
And she was trying to get money.
But she was trying. That's it was just a money
Was
grab.
that called,
It's been-
collusion? What's that called? What is it called when you make up something or you exaggerate something, try to get some money out of somebody?
No,
No.
I can't think of the word.
I can't think of the word, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing that they try to do to like Kevin Hart a couple years ago or whatever. Yeah, it's just an exaggeration of what really happened.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like come on, and it was, you know.
But it makes. I mean, what really sucks is that we all know when this, especially talking about a prominent big superstar, and he's a black man.
Mhm.
They really gonna any kind of negativity they can bring your way.
It's kind of a setup. And it's like, that's why I hate social media, because once you put it on social media and stuff, it's out there forever.
Forever, and then everybody gonna take the stories. It's like an
Yeah.
ongoing game of telephone. So everybody gonna flip it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even
You
if
make
it's
it
just,
mean.
yeah,
You know?
And they never gonna tell all the facts. They're gonna tell the facts that only project whatever image they're trying to portray.
yeah, whatever mirrors the agenda.
And you notice
Carries
like
the agenda,
with white celebrities and stuff, it's never the same. Like Charlie Sheen, you know, they don't like disrespect this dude, even though he got caught with a bunch of hookers,
Mhm.
coke. He had
Yeah,
HIV,
you got all
you know.
kinds of-
But
right.
he's a stand-up guy. You
Or
know?
another actor, homeboy that just played in Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these cats are just like, yo, you just forgive and forget. You know what I mean? Like, come on. And
But
but the
one
thing about
thing
it
on
is
Kobe
like,
is
yeah,
like,
yeah, one thing,
Years ago,
Yeah.
one thing
One
he was
thing.
acquitted for.
one
I'm
thing.
gonna let it
So,
go.
would y'all agree that asking that question, mainly because he's passed away, it's ill intent behind the question?
Yeah, because of the
Absolutely.
timing.
Absolutely.
Number one, it's like, all right, Gil, like who you like, you know, just not to be on the race stuff, but just to hop on it for a second. Like, whose team are you on? Like, you're not saying it's like a battle or a fight, but so it's like, out of all people, and you want to ask another black woman
Right.
that question, like, what do you think? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
And who's a
come
good
on.
friend, and on top of that, she's a good friend of his. Like, it's not like you just ask some random panel of people. Like, you talk to people that know him, so you automatically about to offend her,
Right.
because she knows the kind of character.
Did you guys see what she said afterward?
Yeah. Oh, no, go. What did she say?
She was like, "Oh, I could see how that was an offensive question, you know." But it was just like, okay, if you could see how it was, then why you had time to create these questions? Why did you even bring it up still?
Right. And shout out to Lisa Leslie for dodging that bullshit. You know
Right.
what I mean? For being a real one. It was like pretty much just like, nah, let me yeah, she used a couple of her moves, her court moves on that one. Yeah, but
Y'all see the video? What is it? I think the game made a video. Basically, a response to the game made a video. Snoop made a video in response to Gayle King. Y'all see those?
yeah, I haven't seen the video, but I've seen like articles where I've seen like obviously Snoop has been like the main one.
I
What's the
Speaking
game
out.
doing?
I didn't hear, but I don't know how I feel about when people do that, because now you're just doing exactly what Gail wants.
Yeah.
She wants, because now if Snoop's makes a video, game makes a video, so then what you gonna do? Naturally, you gonna want to go check out what Gail was talking about.
Right.
Like like you were saying, like, man, just miss with all that. Just don't even pay no attention to it. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to just
Ignore it.
Exactly.
What were we talking with kids? If like somebody try to like fuck with you or talk about you or say shit, if as long as they're not putting hands on you, ignore them.
Right.
But yeah, everybody wants to hear about Trump, what the fuck he says, and da 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 da, or blah blah blah. Why can't we just go back to the essence of what we was taught when we was kids, not to ignore shit?
Yeah.
But no, everybody want to like,
Well, he got the media in his pocket.
yeah,
know?
back pocket, front pocket.
Did you see that
If you had
during
a
the
pocket
Super
on
Bowl
chest.
commercial? he had 2 Super Bowl commercials.
Oh yeah. I seen one of them at least. Yeah.
I
The
seen
one with the black lady?
Yeah. that one was horribly scripted. Like,
Yeah.
because when she was like, yeah, go Trump, and you could tell she really didn't even want to say it. But then the people she was going to was kind of looking at her like, nah, I ain't with this shit. I'm not saying
Right.
it. Their face was dead straight. They didn't have no emotion on their face. And she was, oh yeah, go President Trump. You could tell it was fake.
Yeah.
But like that was a horrible
Sellout.
horrible
Straight
sellout. And that's what I hate about the media, because it's like now it's like they got the power to control the masses, you know, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna change anytime soon. I mean,
Nah, because I mean,
One way you
people-
get it to change is for us to no longer watch or pay attention to the media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta hit them in their pocketbooks.
Yeah,
They get
exactly.
money. They get money for ratings. Don't support it. Stop feeding it.
but
Stop
it's
feeding
hard
it.
though, because everyone watched TMZ.
Yep.
I mean, the thing that got Tupac killed was too much of the media hyped it up, made it a West Coast East Coast thing.
Right.
You know, so Gail knew what she was doing.
People love drama. People love to be in the news and the spotlight and whatnot. So they're gonna do whatever, regardless if it's like ill intent behind it or not. It's just what people do. So it's like now with everything being online, the main focus of all news, if it's not coming from like an actual news like outlet, it's social media. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter. It's on IG. That's people. What was it, black people? But that's mainly what people go to. They go to those outlets because every news outlet has a Facebook page. They have an IG
Yeah.
page, so you don't even have to watch the news half the time. You just go on your timeline and start
Yeah, that's the
scrolling.
news, yeah.
Everything is right there.
Right.
And I brought it up before, like in our chat one time. We give a lot of power to a lot of stupid stuff from just like if you post it like in like an individual chat, that's one thing that'll get good from that. But once you start posting, sharing it, yeah, basically
It's
sharing like
outlet,
World Star.
yeah.
You start
Right.
posting stuff like that, you're doing their job for them. So like the whole-
Marketing them for them, all that.
yeah, that's it's free marketing that we don't get because we're so outraged by everything. We just share this. Y'all see this? Share it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That it's
Then
the dumbest
then
thing
you
to
start
do.
sharing you know what I mean, ads and algorithms and stuff, so it starts to send you certain things, and so yeah. If you're in a business, then yeah, you good, but for the average person doesn't even think that far ahead. Like it's all a fucking big ass circus at the end of the day, anyways. So like I said, sometimes it's not even healthy to even participate in the circus. So when I say ignore, because I know people will be like, oh, you just want to ignore what's going on. I'm not saying that. Sometimes it's not even healthy to consume everything that's
Right.
out there. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna drive people nuts. It's gonna have you just like on some weird, like stupid, simple shit all the time. And you can't always believe what you read or see. You know
But
what
it's
I mean?
hard though. 'Cause you
It
see
is
it
hard,
everywhere.
yeah.
Though. Radio, newspaper, social media.
Turn that shit off.
Yeah. When you go to work, you know.
Yeah, people talking about it at work, and
Right.
you know what I mean. So you kind
I
of
mean,
feel.
you're gonna hear about it, but it's just like
Yeah.
we can go back to Trump again a little bit when I heard he was when we all found out that he actually won the election, right? There's people who legit did not go to work the next day, crying like
Damn.
it did not
Yeah.
affect you that much.
That's
like,
not that much.
People
No.
hate him so much.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on in your life to where you pay attention to some individual that you've never met in your life,
Right.
to where it's caused you crying, missing work, gotta go see a therapist.
That's
Spending hours
crazy.
talking about this dude.
You know,
and you never
I mean,
met him.
like you
Never
said,
met him. Never even been in the same
Yeah.
room as him. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, like ignoring, like, man, that's like you can miss me with all that. Like it doesn't affect your life that much. Leave it alone. Just go about your business.
People just care too much. Like, I'm really good at just not paying attention to a lot of like I'll see it, but like if I don't like I tell you all the time, like if I don't know something about a situation or a topic, I'm not gonna speak on it.
Right.
And so a lot of times a lot of these political things, all that sort of stuff, I hear what everybody else has to say. I might look into it, but it's like it doesn't bother me that much to where I feel like I should just voice my opinion on it.
Right.
I mean, certain. If this was a group, if I was the only black person and
Yeah.
everybody else was white, sure, you want to voice your opinion at that point. But if it's us,
Right.
there's no point for us. If we gonna talk about the same exact thing, you got one person that's stronger about a certain opinion and the other person, it's like we going in circles for nothing. But I mean, I'm good. You know, ignorance is bliss. I'm good at just
right.
not paying
It's
attention.
art. To, I mean, I know everybody heard the expression, the art of not giving a fuck.
Right.
Facts.
Straight up. But at the end of the day, that whole Gayle King thing, it was ignorant, uncalled for, but yet it was good for business. That's how I see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mind the business that pays you. That pays her.
Any news is good news, man. When it comes to social media and you being on any kind of social platform, bad or good PR. You know.
Attention economy.
I so dislike that, but
It's the truth.
That's the reality.
that's how stuff spread.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's easy. Real quick, and it's easy to spread things in the black community. You can do the smallest thing, and anybody can find outrage about it. So it's like it's real easy to
Or
do.
just
these
any
days.
community, period.
Well, yeah, but because we don't. I mean, we're always around each other. Like
Yeah.
our circles and everything is mounted with each other. So we see so and so posted, so and so. It's the same story by a different person at a different time, but it's all the same thing. So
Yeah.
we don't put a button on that because it's we talk about that crap forever.
Yeah.
So this new, okay, who knows about the format for the All-Star game?
Yeah, so the first 3 quarters,
This
I think
is
they
for this
play.
year though.
I don't know if it's ongoing. Is it the new format for ongoing? I guess they haven't announced that
I'm gonna say
particular
here,
part of
can't,
it.
can't enlighten us on that.
So is it is the first 3 quarters sponsored, I guess, by not sponsored, but whoever wins that quarter has to donate to a charity, or how does it go with the points?
I don't see. I didn't look into
Let's
it. a
pull
lot.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody pull it up. I got the Oh, you ain't got your phone.
Yeah.
We'll pull it up.
Right,
I got.
okay.
So does any y'all know the teams?
I know they did the draft last. I don't know the teams by heart.
So Team Giannis has.
So wait, so the All-Star game now since last year goes the 2 top players or the two top vote getters in each conference.
East Conference. They're the
So
captains. And
they're the captains. They get to choose anybody from any conference. So this year, LeBron and Giannis I think voted twice in a row, right? Didn't Giannis?
Yeah.
Giannis won last year too with
Yeah,
LeBron.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can you say Giannis?
Giannis. But Giannis.
For
But
the
in my mind, I didn't
Right.
like Giannis, but it is Giannis.
They do look like Giannis.
It is, bro, but because of our English language.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Right.
Just quick with your hand, man.
Right.
All right, so Giannis' team, he has Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam, Kemba Walker, Trae Young, Chris Middleton, Bam, I can't say his last name, from Miami. Yeah, he got Rudy Gobert, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Brandon Ingram, and Donovan Mitchell. So, Team LeBron has Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Luka Doncic, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic, Jason Jokic. Jason Tatum, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and DeMontis Sabonis.
Ooh, Team LeBron. Facts.
It's on paper, yeah, for sure. Now, I mean, it's the All-Star game, but you do have a lot of cats that need the ball in their hand on LeBron's team, including LeBron.
True, but you got Kawhi, Anthony Davis, LeBron. Those are like the top
True,
3
yeah.
players in the NBA.
Right.
True, yeah. I don't know when Giannis is sneaking.
And they got Luka Dunk. Oh yeah.
Luka, but think about Luka. He's not extremely fast. He's just
not.
really skilled.
He's like a Paul Pierce.
Right, he's just really
Yeah.
skilled at what he does, but
Yeah.
he's not like this
No.
player, something that you've never seen before. He's just really good at what he does.
Yeah.
He kind of
Extremely
reminds
good.
me of like a Andre Miller, like a souped-up Andre Miller. You know what I mean? That's taller. Who's just
Not-
very
not-
crafty
right,
with the
right.
ball, and just he like wasn't really like a pure scorer, but he could score when he wanted to or at times because he was just so crafty. And that's kind of I like look like that's
got
what he
all kind of tricks in his bag.
And
Luka
yeah,
remind
it's
me
not
of,
the
Paul
fastest.
Pierce.
They got the most
Not the
pops.
strongest, right?
Yeah.
Because Luka basically, like the shot, he can take out dribble slightly, go in, but he always see him step back 3.
Yeah.
That's like his signature move. He'll come in, do something, step back. He usually make it too, which
Yeah.
sucks.
I don't know why people keep falling for that shit. Like
You know it's
like,
coming, and
Yeah.
you can't stop
Because
it.
if you know if you take off that drive, he's gonna step back. So yeah, I'll crowd him. I'll crowd him at the top of the key. So I'm gonna have to make a split decision, not make him think about it and then make a decision where he's gonna most likely beat you.
Well, I like with LeBron's team, you got everybody on there as competitors. You got James Harden, you got Russell Westbrook, you got Kawhi. All those dudes just like to win.
Yeah.
You know?
Most of them just like half of his team are scorers.
Yeah.
One man scores. He got a couple like defensive people. Giannis, his team is. I don't know how he put this together. The person who actually like I seen this post on, they say Giannis, he did a point. 'Cause I guess they're going to a total of 240 points overall. What they're going to.
Oh, something like that. So here.
Oh, that's what it is. Whoever hits 24. So yeah, so the first quarter, so every quarter counts for a charity. So the All-Star teams will compete to win each quarter for Chicago-based community organizations. And so, let's see. So every quarter, the first 3 quarters are going to go, whoever gets to 24 first, then wins that quarter. And I guess they have to.
It's confusing, ain't it?
It's hella confusing.
It's a whole bunch of.
Well, I think from what I read, 'cause I just browsed through it real fast. So the first 3 quarters are timed, and whoever wins that quarter, is it that team that has to give it to charity? And the last quarter is untimed, and you have to get a target score in the 4th quarter.
Oh, I think both the teams are gonna represent a charity out of Chicago. So
Okay.
whoever wins that quarter, then that particular charity that they're representing gets the donation.
Okay.
So they're gonna do that for quarters 1 through 3, and then I think they're gonna add.
I said something about adding 24s, getting the cumulative score or something. I only browsed through it real fast for the last quarter.
So it says the final score target will be determined by taking the leading team's total cumulative score through 3 quarters and adding 24 points. Once the final target score is set, the teams will play an untimed 4th quarter, and the first team to reach the final target score will win the NBA All-Star game.
It's gonna be a long game.
Sounds like it.
Or unless they shooting hella threes.
Well, the first 3 quarters is regular, so it's just 12 minutes to go a quarter,
Yeah.
and then it's that last quarter that
I guess. I think they.
I guess they're just trying to spice it up a little bit.
It seems like they're gonna put a little bit too much behind it.
Yeah.
Cause like even just
Yeah.
reading that sounds confusing.
That's just
as
way
hell.
too much for a basic ass All-Star game.
Yeah.
Right. I wouldn't. I mean, the All-Star game is cool, but I like watching
You watch everything else, dunk
the
contest.
dunk contest
Yeah.
stuff like that.
3-point.
Yeah.
3-point. That's the only thing I like.
Is Dame doing the 3-point this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had it. Who's in the dunk contest?
We got Dwight
I
Howard,
see the list.
Pat Connaughton.
Wait, Dwight again?
Yeah, he's back.
Interesting.
Isn't Zach LaVine in it again?
The other dude.
Oh, he's in the 3-point
Orlando.
contest.
From Orlando, the one who's
Gordon?
actually Gordon.
The one that got snubbed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric Gordon's in it, and there's one more person I forgot. I looked at it earlier today, but I forgot who the fourth
Gordon got snubbed.
person was.
Okay.
That'll be okay.
But yeah, if y'all still don't understand the All-Star game, go look it up because I still don't even understand it.
It's very confusing. I mean, it should be interesting, but
Right.
it is
Yeah.
very
How do you feel about the format? Was this like a year or 2 ago with this whole Team
Teams.
LeBron and Team Giannis? How do you feel about that instead of doing the East and the West?
Like it.
I like it just because the All-Star or the conferences have been kind of imbalanced in recent years, so it's kind of able to at least like we thought it was gonna have balance. But the way Giannis selected this
Threw
year,
it off.
it's hell. It's very
It's all East
yeah,
Coast.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, this might be the last year they do that. Then he injected all
Well,
the
maybe
Right.
just don't pick Giannis.
That'd be
Yeah.
funny. if they win, that would be something. If
Right.
this team actually won,
Right.
I mean, it's
I think that's what he's hoping for. I think that's why he picked the team.
he got a lot of like defense.
He's trying to be. He's trying
He
to
got
be MVP.
defensive players.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah.
He said, "No, ain't nobody gonna be better than
Well,
me."
he made a remark. He made a remark because he had the chance to choose James Harden, and he said, I'm gonna go. I think he chose Kemba Walker over James Harden because he was like, I want somebody that's gonna pass.
I mean,
So,
he ain't lying, but
Yeah,
He ain't
that's
lying.
facts. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kemba's nice though.
Kemba is nice,
You know?
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna tune in, watch it. Yeah.
Y'all remember when Giannis said he didn't want to train with LeBron? LeBron
yeah, a
asked him
couple
to
years
train
ago,
with him. He's like,
yeah.
nah.
Yeah, you trying to hold on to that old school mentality.
You know?
Which I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
Just stay competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as he can beat him when the game starts.